Ay, ay, ay. In hindsight, I should probably also grab the house phone. I'll be fine. Alright, let's load back into the hellscape that is a treatment facility. And really bash my head against more puzzle walls.
Resident Evil.
Hello. On the plus side, I looked up to see how much is left, and we're actually close to the end, believe it or not. This game's shorter than I thought. Alright. Must arrive in order to expose this nightmare. Well, Rebecca will help expose. Billy, not so much. Okay, let's get the game in front of the screen, please. Thank you. Okay, everyone is injured. That's great. Alright, let's see. Where's everything located? On B5, obviously. Okay, so we got healing supplies, we got weapons, we got more herbs. Okay. We'll use this. Ooh, handgun ammo. Ah, more healing supplies. Did I see on the code vein? If I did, I don't remember. Which is unfortunate, because I believe I did. We'll take the green herb. We'll mix it with the red. I meant use, not take. Combine. Oh yeah, about God of Year 3 being in Europe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Guess it might finish today, depending on if the final boss decides to be a pain in the ass or not. In my experience, there are two ways this fight can go, but it might also be me having a skill issue. Alright, Billy. Alright, we're back to full. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, now that's done with. Where's the other map that I use? Here it is. Where are we? B6. We're in this room. B7, B8, B9. Okay. God of Year 3, in my opinion, is the best God of Year game. That seems to be like a minority opinion that I've seen. About battery fluid. Battery fluid. The fluid used in batteries is a dilute solution of mixed water and sulfuric acid. Both must be in high purity. When fully charged, battery fluid should have a specific gravity of 1.28 plus or minus 0.010 at 20 degrees Celsius. I keep forgetting that lead-acid batteries are a mixture of water and acid. I keep thinking that there's actual solids fucking components inside of a battery, but no, it's literally just water. What are my thoughts on Soma? His father's an ass, and he needs a hug. Battery acid purity. Take care that dilute sulfuric acid solution on a pre-sufficient. Take care that the dilute sulfuric acid solution is of a significant purity. Good God, can you speak in proper fucking English sometimes? Okay, here we have another first aid spray. We'll leave this here. Let's see, we got, something written in the corner. Daddy, please come home soon. Oh, sorry, little girl. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. But dude's Buster Blade is deadly. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's a reason why Soma is like one of the most used characters I put in my party. Okay, I should probably actually do go back for stuff, but eh. Oh yeah, I also need to give these abilities to as well. Give him all the shotgun ammo, Rebecca. Thank you. There's an interesting growth arc in the games, and Gower definitely needs a hug that his asshole father never gave him. No. No, he did not get the hugs he deserves. Squish the leeches. Can't go this way. Down the stairs we go. I got a feeling that we're going to be facing off against somebody that does not like fire pretty soon, based on the amount of leeches that we're squishing. What the?
I'll go.
Oh, wrong button.
Let's go.
Come on, Billy, just ignore the toad. Oh, great, zombies. Yeah, we'll just let Billy shoot for a while. Okay, note to self. Stay near him in order for him to keep shooting. We got handgun bullets, might as well use them. Ooh, shotgun ammo for Billy. Never played a God Eater game really long. And what is it? Well, have you ever played Monster Hunter, Nat? That is basically what God Eater is. Anime Monster Hunter. Is the simplest way to describe it. So, if you don't like Monster Hunter style gameplay, you would not have a good time. Because it could take a fair bit just to beat one game. Due to the nature of, you know, the whole entire loop. Of killing monsters, getting their pieces, turning them into weapons and equipment. Rinse and repeat. Treatment Plant Manager's Diary. 510. Damn it, why is normal industrial waste being delivered here? This is an umbrella corporation facility. We can't deal with this volume of material. Plus, they're sending us contaminated materials that we can't process. What are we supposed to do with it? I feel like this is every person that ever works at a recycling center. Even if they weren't giant fucking scams, because half the damn time, or 90% of the damn time, they go to a landfill regardless. '24th of 7th. Well, it looks like they're closing it down. Not surprising, using it like they did. It had to be done, but it was pretty sudden. It's not like they care until now. Well, as long as I get out of here, I don't care what they do. It's the control panel for the gondola. The motherboard is missing. Without the motherboard, the gondola can't receive electric current. The gondola terminal. Okay, so we need to get this up and running. Alright. It's got to be better than Monster Hunter. Depends. That's an opinion. Well, thing is, since God Eater 2 tends to go on sale like a lot, you get God Eater 1 for free regardless. So, 2 games for 1 purchase isn't a half bad deal. And wait, this is the door I came out of. Okay, we need the motherboard for the gondola. Have I seen where that is? I don't think so. Also, why is there giant toads now? Is combat easier? I would say so, because you have 3 weapons on you at all times, regardless of what your main weapon choice is. You always have a melee button, you always have a gun button, and you always have a shield button. As long as you get used to dodging and blocking things, God Eater's easy. Until the origami decide to just mob you in close quarters. And you just happen to be unlucky enough, hey, I want to try out a different weapon, that class I haven't tried. Let's try out this thing. And you are not used to the moveset, you don't know what you're doing, and the next thing you know, your entire squad's dead, and you are basically on the field, face down, getting nommed on, because you do not know how to use a hammer. And the thing that's nomming on your corpse is a giant robot scorpion. No, I'm not bitter about that at all. Sakaki, you fucking jackass. Hey, this is a super secret mission. Don't tell anyone about this. Okay, so I don't need to bring other people with me. Got it. That was a mistake. You got it, the argument can burst as well. Oh, goody! Alright, now then. Before I get swept up in my own hatred of Sakaki being a troll, we need to find that motherboard. Question is, where is the motherboard? And did I walk past it is a good question. Do. My first playthrough of God Eater 1 was scrapped because I didn't understand the upgrade system was in Act 7 with a level 1 scythe. Yes, I am a moron. Dang! God damn! Hey, wasn't Slatter always here? Was this ladder always here, or am I just now noticing this? Okay, we got herbs. And we got a note. Wait a minute. You're telling me you made it to Act 7 with a level 1 scythe? I mean, I respect the commitment. Because at that point, if you don't know how to upgrade shit, you are basically dying in one shot and doing piss poor damage. Investigators report 2. We should have finished this dump long ago. When this all started, did anyone expect there would be guns blazing away like this? We weren't told a thing about these creatures attacking us at the briefing. Guess they were a surprise to the head honchos too. The things in the woods just starting to attack people, that had to be planned. Someone deliberately scattered that virus, no doubt about it. But the guards, our fellow soldiers, they must still be around. Well, whatever. Don't have to worry about that anymore. What I got to worry about is whether to use the last bullet on myself or on a friend. That's the only decision I have to make. Internal umbrella investigations, systems. Some kind of chemical. We'll put it in the mixing set. I'm nothing if not unknowingly committed to my idiocy at times. Apparently. And I figured might as well let Billy do his business because he's got a shit ton of handgun bullets and might as well use them. Okay, so we got green herbs up here. Let me pick up one so it's on the map. Is there anything else up here? Turn the water flow for the pipe. There's no need to mess around with it. Are you sure? Seems like this would be important to mess around for me. Anything else up here? There's nothing else glowing, and I don't see anything else. So we got the red chemical. Can I interact with this? No, okay. Down the ladder. Okay, yeah, I remember how I didn't see the ladder. I didn't go over here, that's why. Alright, well, I guess I might as well backtrack to see what else I missed. Because I was just focused on getting to the save room. It's showing the flow of water through the pipes. There's no need to mess with it. I don't know, Rebecca. I would say draining the treatment facility of all the water might be a good idea. Beach the whales and all that. Well, what do I know? Okay, we're back here at least. Okay, so I can head back and start bringing items through. That is something I could do. Hang on a moment. Didn't I see a battery somewhere? I don't know why I would need to pick up the battery. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a motherboard. But in order to get to the motherboard, I probably need to pick up something else as well. Ugh. Remember, I went through Dark Souls for 20 hours before I realized you could lock on. I was fighting angry at Bitch Daddy. Man, that's why I learned I could lock on. Oh, yeah! I mean, to be fair, there's two types of people that play... there's two types of people that start Dark Souls. The ones that read the orange lines on the ground, and the ones who run past them. The ones who run past them tend to quit within 5 minutes. Or they just stubbornly press onwards, then quit after a few hours. Or it could be a combination of both, and I'm just talking out of my ass. Wouldn't be the first time I do that. Okay. Where is this motherboard located? Because if I know where it is, then I can start working towards that location. If I don't know where it is, I'm kind of fucked. Okay, motherboard, where are you located at? Ah, the basement. B8. Wait a minute. What? Okay. I missed a ladder in that room, didn't I? Oh my god. I swear to god, there's a ladder in that room that I missed. I am going to smack myself in the face. Read the tutorial message, but never saw the one that tells you how to lock on, so I guess I missed it. Oh well, I had fun with the game regardless of not knowing lock on existed. To be fair, playing Dark Souls without knowing how to lock on actually does make you better at the game in the long run, so, it works. Alright, let's see. Did I walk past an elevator? A ladder like a dumbass? Let's see. Did I miss the obvious thing? It was, burner face, blood in the hands. I don't have an answer to that. So I'm going to recluse myself. I'm pretty sure that's not the correct word to use, but I don't care. Now, did I miss a fucking ladder over here? I'm gonna be annoyed if I did. I didn't miss a ladder. I missed the goddamn stupid fucking elevator. That one's on me. I can't blame anything but myself for that. That one's completely my fault. Arturus was a bit of a slog on the plus side. I did get really good at the Calamite tail cult dance. Cut dance. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You again! You fuck. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, I just realized something. I do not have the weapons for this! Too dangerous to go up now. Oh, fuck off. Ow! Crap baskets. Okay. He's down for now, but I don't trust him at all. So, I got a feeling that I probably wasted some good ammunition right now, because I'm a dumbass. Great. I missed the obvious elevator. I get jumped by the tyrant, and I probably used up the things I need for later. Oh well, I guess we mag dumping the final boss rush. I guess. I really hope that guy's actually dead. If he's not dead, and he gets back up after we go back down, I'm gonna run. Kelvin needs to do his glide attack for the tail cut dance to work. Well, the body's not here, so that's a good sign. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay! Head on back up. And for some... Billy got left behind. And for some reason, I've noticed that FromSoft tends to like putting dragons,
This
big
way.
fuck-off dragons that are a pain in the ass to fight in their games. We got the dragons in Boletaria in Demon Souls. We got Calamite in the first game, because I'm not counting the Gaping Dragon or Seif as a challenge. Dark Souls 2, you have the Ancient Dragon, who basically takes no damage half the time, because you're not supposed to kill it. And Dark Souls 3, you have Midir! And I can't say anything on Elden Ring, because I haven't played Elden Ring. Okay. Yay! We moved the gondola. Alright, we moved a box. What else? What's in the crate? It's a small gondola. Rebecca could probably ride in it. What? You expect Rebecca to go by herself? Okay, here, take these. I'll take the ink ribbons. Exchange this for this.
Let's split up.
Roger.
Alright, Rebecca. Let's go back and get some heals. No body, not dead. Best policy to have a Tyranids. Bloodborne doesn't have dragons, but I say Moon Presence is a dragon adjacent. Why did I go down the elevator when I didn't have to go down the elevator? I'm a dingus. Ay, ay, ay. Equip this. Now, this is when something jumps out of the water and tries to hit me. I think I now know why I missed the elevator part. Because my mind was going in two different directions. It was going, hey, use the elevator to progress, and head back and move all your stuff forward, you idiot. And those two ideas were clashing in my mind and canceling each other out, making me not think of any of them. Well, first aid spray will work. I should probably go back to grab some anyway. Do 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 do. You ever feel like these games need more music? Just for background ambience and nothing else? If I remember correctly, weren't there 2 green herbs up here? Here they are. It happens sometimes, ideas canceling each other. Alright, we got some green herbs to spare. Alright, time to send Rebecca off on her gondola adventure. I'm pretty sure nothing bad's gonna happen to her. Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen to her at all. Da, 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 da. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. I honestly feel like the lack of an ambient soundtrack works to these games' benefit and how it wrecks the tension. Yeah, but it's great for the tension and when you're playing the game by yourself. It's another thing when you're making videos out of it. And Cat wants out of the room again. It's now Jinx and Rebecca is in for a rough time. Because of course. Wrong button. I meant to hit square. Alright, Tank, you are napping on my chair. Now you want out of the room, probably for water or food or both. I'll just be seeing you again for 10 minutes. Ow. Okay. That hurt. Who the hell put that there? Get out of the way. Oh, man. Oy, oy, oy. You know, you'd think if you move in a room so much, you understand where everything is to a T in subconscious level. You wouldn't trip over shit, but you'd still trip over shit. Alright, music is better to feel better. This quietness is horror itself. What the? Get off! I said... Fuck off, Toad! Asshole! As I've asked before, when the music gets really going. Where's the orchestra hiding? They seem safe. Alright, getting grabbed by a toad is not fun. At least it didn't do any damage. Alright, Billy. See you later. Okay, any hostilities immediately? No, okay. There's a lever here to operate the floodgate for the dam. Turn the lever? Sure! Mutated amphibians of some kind of screams like coming boss to me. Damn, put some WD-40 in that bitch. Seriously, you don't want a lever to be rusted. You gotta keep it greased. Appears to be broken. Of course. Ooh, acid rounds. Stairs are broken. We'll just have to find another way down. Map. Alright, well, if acid rounds are here, I better pick these up so it's labeled. Not that, Rebecca, the acid rounds. Motherfucking bugs. Just a bunch of garbage. There's nothing of interest here. Of course there wouldn't be. Okay, I probably need to unlock that door anyway. Ugh. Alright, I got 2 green herbs and a pistol. Let's go. I can handle an insect. I said, piss off. Ow. Jackass. Ah, more acid rounds. Well, now I can use the herbs. Alright, we'll take the acid grenades. What's this? Okay, that looks like to be acid of some description. The door is now unlocked. Hooray! What horrible secrets await for me down here? I might be a boss. Oh! Well, there's a battery. There's something up on the shelf. You can't reach it by yourself. Well, we found the flea testing lab. That explains how that one got out. Alright, let's go grab that other thing of acid browns, then swap to Billy and get him over here. Because I think I can now get him over here. Take these. Alright. Let's go through the door we unlocked to see where that goes. Where's this put us? Ah, puts us back here. Well, okay. That's easy enough. We're on our way, Rebecca. Oh, boy. So I thought it might be a good time to get Billy some healing. Wait, why am I going this way? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. I'm subconsciously going places I don't need to go to, yet. Reunite with Rebecca first, then come over here! You're getting ahead of yourself, you dingus. I swear, it's like subconsciously, part of my brain decides, hey, you go this way now. We can go this way now. Progress the story this way. Not remembering that, wait a minute, this is Resident Evil. That's not how this works. My mind is an enigma that you can't comprehend or understand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got some form of psychosis I don't know about. You know, these pools are overflowing if you see water running down the sides. Ugh. Man, Billy, you got a long way to reunite with Rebecca, don't you? Am I getting closer? Sheesh. And it's not like I can hit the, join me button and suddenly he's right there. No, 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 we gotta go the long way around. And the long way is through this door. Buddy, I can see you standing alive in the mirror. God! Aiming up is a problem sometimes. You don't need to be right up in front of your face. This isn't the old games. You could have them be away 1 or 2 feet and then shoot them in the head. Ugh. Yeah, through this abomination of a room down over here. Fuck you, leeches. Who was the best out of the big three? Mirio, Nezare, or Jiki? That would be Mirio, obviously.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
It's almost like the Desert buckshot rounds have a spread. Yeah, who would have thought? Anyway, now that we're back. Okay, exchange these for these. Use it. So we can give Billy these. So we can combine this with this. Have 13 rounds. I asked my friends and they said Sun Eater. I see. I think your friends might have some bias. To say the least. Okay, now we can pick up industrial water. Sulfuric acid! Alright, we got the battery mixture we need. Combine this with this. We now have battery fluid. No, I don't hate Sun Eater. I just don't believe that he's the best out of the 3, obviously. Granted, being able to transform your body into various animal parts based on what you've eaten is a nice ability, but, however the fuck you pronounce Mirio's quirk as, is a little bit better in my opinion. Hello, cockroach. Hello, multiple cockroaches. Who needs a save? Permutation. That's it. Who needs to save? We got shotgun and handgun. We are fine to deal with any threats. It's locked from the other side. Of course it is. And based on that map... Ooh! I think we're getting close to the end of the game. I believe we're actually getting close. Oh, permeation. English is hard, okay? Alright, let's combine this with this. Now we have a full working battery. Examine. High-powered battery used to supply electricity to high-powered machinery. It's been filled with battery fluid. Yeah. Too bad you don't do that nowadays. Nowadays, you gotta get the whole thing replaced, and this gets dumped in a waste center. Locked doors have always been a momentum stopper. Yeah. Okay, map. Now we need to head back to here. Well, actually, I need to head back to that, that forklift. Won't add to the counter. I feel like, it's a given when anyone speaks the English language to not add it to the idiot counter. Hopefully the final boss won't be a massive pain in the ass. Hopefully. Okay, gotta go to that forklift, use the battery. Now I need to remember where the forklift is. I'm pretty sure it's this way. And once we do that, and we get to this, let me look at, let's see here. Okay, let me look ahead, because I want to see where the best room to get my, item conga line going would be. Because, dragging everything from B5 to B9 is going to take a while. Okay, this section. Is there anything in here? No. What about here? Yes! Okay, so this giant fucking hallway right before that save point. Alrighty then. Activate the forklift. Yeah, 4 floors. Oh, wait. Billy, you're tall.
Let's split up.
Roger.
Also, let me make sure you have an inventory slot open. Wrong button. The incinerator keycard.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay, Billy. The AI is not smart enough to know how to get down. Good to know. That is good to know, I guess. Alright, let's use this key, then, clear the hallway that isn't... clear the hallway. Let's use the key so it gets out of my inventory. And begin the massive fucking conga line of item management. Now, just to double check, is there anything in this room that I open up? Oh, just zombies. Alright. That's easy enough to deal with. Alright, and the way we get there is not this way, because I'm an idiot. I am doing habits again. I'm being distracted. Dance like no one's shooting at us. Oh boy, why did I think that door was unlocked when it's not? I gotta unlock the door first before I can use it as a shortcut. Oh. Why does my mind default to, let's skip ahead? Let's just fast forward this, shall we? No, you idiot! You need to unlock the doors first! Ugh. It's moments like this that really add up the tally to the dumbass count. Decided to move the pile of items to a more convenient location because for whatever reason kept deciding of item boxes weren't necessary to add to the game. Here's a question. Should they add the item boxes back into the remake of Zero? Honest question, should they add the item boxes back in? Because I can see this going of two ways. If they keep the game the same size, and just make the graphical style like in the new engine, then they could just keep the item boxes out. But if they end up making the game bigger, or changing a few things, or both, then adding the item boxes, I would think, would be a needed thing? Maybe? But this is all hypothetical. Okay, and we can also save as well. Where's the typewriter? Yes, they must add the item boxes. Oh, I can't wait to see my end score for this game. How long did this take me? Because it feels like it's shorter than I think it is. Or what it probably is what I should say. Can't tell if they're trying to be realistic. Actually, one thing they could do is, instead of implementing the item boxes, just let the characters carry whatever they want. Just give them bags of holding. And just call it. Because that's the easiest solution to this problem. One of the fans about it, because while some players would appreciate the addition of item boxes, others would bitch about it. They weren't in the original, so the remake isn't faithful and thus bad. Ah, so the same crowd of people that bitch about the 3 remake. Ay, ay, ay. Now we go down here. Oh, for the love of... Can I send this up? No. I swear Billy was right beside me. Was he not?
Follow me.
Yeah.
I guess because he has 1 foot in the elevator it counts? Alright. I know one thing they can do if they do remake this is add multiplayer, which you have co-op. One player controls Billy, the other one controls Rebecca. Have fun. Yes, that crowd. The crowd I wish would all just collectively lose their voices and ability to type. Yeah, those people should not have access to the internet. Okay, we got green herbs. That's good. I don't like those players, the ones always look for someone to debate about. A remake should have some changes, otherwise it's not a remake. Especially the Final Fantasy VII crowd. Now, if you dislike the whole FF7 remake thing and criticize it fairly, I will hear you out and let you voice your opinions and will actually consider your points to make. I will have a discussion. But if you're just one of those people that say, this thing bad because I say so, I'm not gonna give you the time of day of listening to you. I'm just going to ignore you and move on. Anyway, machinery is running smoothly. It looks like it's been recently repaired. At least it didn't kill Zack. Yeah, as if you couldn't tell this is a different continuity in the first part. I mean, rather than 6 had co-op. Yeah, 6 with co-op was fun. Even if opinions on 6 is mixed. We know your opinions, now keep them to yourselves. You're the asshole vegan influencer of the Resident Evil fan base. FF7 Remake is better than the original. Ooh, that's a spicy take depending on which part of the fandom you're talking to. It's locked. Can I open this door? Magnetic card reader. Use. The door has been unlocked. We won't be needing this key card anymore. Final Fantasy VII Remake went to strange and interesting places, and I liked it. The fact that they went with a whole other story and continuity is what makes Final Fantasy VII Remake interesting in the first place. Because while, yes, having the... Oh, that's why we can't go this way. The stairs have collapsed. But now, the door is now unlocked. Hooray! We now have a shortcut to the conga line. Also, this wind turbine would be fucking loud. Not wind turbine. Electric generator. Water generator. Steam generator, that's the word I'm thinking of. Alright, let's clear out this hallway and start moving in items. Aren't there supposed to be zombies in here? No, okay. And this is... Magnum Ammo. Both 7 original and remake have their strengths and weaknesses. That is my contribution to the discussion of which is better. Alright, time to start dumping stuff. Leave this here. First we reload. Leave this here. Leave these here. Billy, leave this here. Leave this here. Time for conga line. Black Ops 7 can rot in hell. Anything past... I'm not gonna lie, anything past World at War is basically, worthless. In terms of Call of Duty. I only stuck with Modern Warfare 2 and 3 just to finish the story. 2's multiplayer turned into dual akimbo lever action shotgun hell. And 3 just got stale real quick. Square Enix actually listened to the fan base and gave us what we wanted, a chance to save Eric from a tragic end. And some people have a problem with that, apparently. Sorry, card games suck and have hackers. Black Ops 2 was good. Personally, for me, once Call of Duty starts stepping away from, like, World War II era, is when I started losing interest. Because I like World War II aesthetic. I don't really care for the Cold War era or the Modern Warfare era of warfare. It's so plastic and boring. Whereas World War II feels real and gritty. It also helps that back then the developers weren't giant fucking pussies and actually showed you doing war crimes. I mean, seriously, you could be a fucking flamethrower trooper, storming the beaches. Yeah, nice MiG-42 dugout hole you got there. Let me introduce you to some napalm. Anyway, my psychopathy aside, we want to go this way. Call of Duty games joke and Ron Hell unable to forget the original Call of Duty for giving Germans in 1942 MP44s. I'm willing to forgive the first game in a franchise a lot of anachronistic inaccuracies. But let's be real, who plays Call of Duty for historical accuracy? Zombies, though, I play any day. Zombies, for me, it gets boring real fast. Because I just can't get interested into that gameplay loop. Regardless of whether I'm doing it solo or doing it co-op, I just can't get into it. I'm just not hardwired for that stuff. Then again, I'm not hardwired for first-person shooters in general, because some people can sit there for hours on end and just grind multiplayer for 12 hours a day. Me, I can't go past more than an hour half the time. Now, if it has an interesting campaign, that's a different story. At the very least, the run back to the items isn't that far. It's a lot shorter than you think with all with the fucking shortcuts open. Ugh. Okay, we need the Magnum. Oh boy, get ready for Resident Evil 7 and 8, because that's first person. I'm not gonna be doing 7 and 8, because I don't think my computer can run them. I'm not kidding when I say my computer is old. Okay, we'll pick up the first aid spray. Because, believe it or not, this computer is being run by a 600 watt power supply powering a 1050 Ti NVIDIA card. Yeah, even though I do have a Ryzen 5, what is this, 2500? 2600, that's it. The CPU is fine, it's just that, my graphics card is a little bit out of date, to say the least. Okay, what else? What else? We can leave the knife, we can leave the, we can leave our handgun here, for now. I'll pick that up for symbolism's sake at the end, anyway. Fun fact, Germany tried to get shotguns banned by the Geneva Convention because they were hated how devastating they were in trenches when used by the American assault troopers. Yeah, it's only a war crime the first time. Only zombie games I play are killing floors 2 and 3. Like the herbal mix. We'll take the green herb. And is there anything else in here? Wrong button. Yeah, I agree. I play Mercenaries from time to time, but I get immediately frustrated if I lost a couple. Okay, what else is out here? Grenade rounds! Okay, we do need to pick those up. There they are. Okay, anything else? Ooh, we got one slot left. Alright, let's get that Beretta pistol. We could skip the knife at this point, right? I don't need the knife. I think I'm good. I hope. Can I pick up the pistol, please? Thank you. Okay, I'll save in the other room. And there are also green herbs over here as well that I could get if I need them. Exchange. Now let's get this to Billy. The knife can stay. Oh, god damn it. Gotta wait for the AI to catch up.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Who would survive in Resident Evil Outbreak? Hunk or the Left 4 Dead crew? Well, Hunk, obviously. The man refuses to die. He got hit. He survived getting attacked by Birkin. And got out of Raccoon City. I think he can handle an outbreak. The Left 4 Dead crew depends on what they run into. Get ready for the mindfuck that is the origin of the antagonist of this game. Oh yeah, that does happen, doesn't it? Alright, let me just make sure my sanity isn't completely gone. Go through this door, go through the other door, follow the hallways. I guess one good habit of me killing everything is I don't have to worry about collecting my shit. Because this feels like the one game where my murder hobo habits are actually a benefit, because I can go back and forth between areas and grab items that I left behind or didn't pick up without any worry about me getting caught. How can Nick break the chainsaw guy? Yep. If I remember correctly, the only enemy Hunk can't neck snap in Mercenaries is the Super Dr. Salvador. Which is basically Dr. Salvador if he was giant-sized and had a double-bladed chainsaw. Nemesis or Mr. X would wipe the Left 4 Dead crew, in my opinion. Hey, we'll save just to be caught, just so I don't have to re-grab everything. Alright, come on Billy, let's go. Time to do some boss rushing. Hunk versus Wesker. As much as I would love for Hunk to win that fight, it's Wesker. Hunk may have some form of protection in the form of plot, but he's not Chris, so he's not beating Wesker. The only person who can kill Wesker is Chris. Granted, Sheva helped, but at the end of the day, it's still Chris who's the one who has to kill Wesker. Because the plot demands it. What I'm hearing is that Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries turned Dr. Salvador into a House of the Dead boss. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Ironically enough, Mercenaries is real fun, and it's also practically the only way to get the strongest gun in the game. And I forgot to take the shorter way. Oops. When you're not playing as a character who could deal with basically Super Dr. Salvador easily, that stage is a nightmare to deal with, because you're dealing with endgame enemies as well as a giant chainsaw maniac. Chris Yeed, Wesker into a volcano. It could be argued that nature killed Wesker. The fact that Wesker was still standing says something. Cool. Habits are making me go in the wrong way. Leon got kneecaps of steel. Everyone in that game has kneecaps of steel. Leon and Ada are the only two normal characters in Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries. Hunk can neck snap all basic enemies as soon as you shoot to stun them with a headshot. Krauser has his insta-kill arm bullshit, which makes Krauser the strongest character in Mercenaries, because that practically one-shots everything, including the Super Dr. Salvador, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've played Mercenaries. And Wesker can basically palm thrust his way to victory against giant crowds of enemies with a single headshot. And if any enemy survives, they get their heads crushed by a fucking stomp. Ironically, Wesker's the only one who has a silenced handgun in Mercenaries. Why he has a silencer on his pistol, I don't know. It doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, Hunk can also punt things. We go to the end of the hallway. I know why I went the other way. I went that way to save. Then I just continued going forward mindlessly like an idiot. Let's see, other than grenades, each character has their own unique weaponry loadout in Mercenaries. Leon, if I remember correctly, gets the blacktail and the hunting shotgun. Or is it the riot? I can't remember which shotgun it is. Ada gets a sniper rifle. Krauser gets a bow and arrow. Hunk gets the TMP. Wesker gets a silenced handgun for some reason, and the fucking Killer 7 Magnum. Why is Wesker the only one that gets a Magnum gun? I don't know. Mercenaries is fun. And weird. Like, hey, here's a fun minigame for you guys that you've beaten the game with. Have fun! Also, if you get 5 stars in all stages with all characters, you unlock the most powerful gun in the game. Once fully upgraded, of course. Because once you fully upgrade it, it one-shots everything and has infinite ammo. I'm not joking with that. Oh, my beloved hand cannon. Stranger, what's that for? Going hunting an elephant? You're damn right I'm hunting an elephant with a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. Those fucking bullets are 3 inches long. If I'm not hunting elephants with this, what am I doing? Wesker always struck me as the stealth type, operative type of person, but Wesker is also the type of dick who wears sunglasses in a work photo, presumably ironically enters the Alchemist lookalike contest. You think he wins those? Or at the very least gets high up in ranking on those lookalike contests? I assume so. Alright, now it's time for the inventory shuffle to figure out what we need and what we don't need. Alright, well, we have Magnum ammo here. Shooting a big fish. Very big fish. That sounds like Dirty Harry's backup gun the SFPD doesn't know about. Okay, we'll leave the ink ribbons behind. Where's that Magnum? There it is. Exchange this for this. There we go. Billy, use this so you get yourself up to full health. Alright, Billy, I want you to have the grenade launcher. Keep the first aid spray. We keep that. We drop this. Rebecca, I want you to pick up the Molotovs. It feels weird that we get more gas than we do bottles. I feel like we should. I feel like we should have gotten more bottles to make more Molotovs with how much gas we've accumulated. All right, now then. For this boss fight. Wow, thanks, enemy page. You tell me nothing about its weaknesses. Great, thanks. We're past this. We're at this point. What do we got? Grenade launcher. Yeah, okay, so basically, yeah, this is the final fight, so, don't hold anything back. Got it. We do need the bullets. Ah, cursed inventory limits. Take the shotgun ammo. I saved, so we're fine if I die. If I die, then we'll have to rethink this. I say Wesker gets run up pretty consistently in those contests, but he never wins, which is good because you know he displayed those trophies where you ever could just have a conversation starters. Also, you incessantly brag about the wins.
Welcome, young ones. So glad you have joined the party. You are the guests of honor. After all, it's your wake.
Who are you? Dr. Marcus?
No, you can't be. What's going on?
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated.
Oh, time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Wesker. Birkin.
However, something wondrous happened. It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new life.
I live. Now I will have my revenge on Umbrella, and the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
You'll pay for what you've done.
We'll see which one of us is gonna die.
And this is why you don't do viral research on leeches. What the fuck is this monstrosity supposed to be? Alright, time to mag dump this thing. After we set it on fire, of course. Ow. Could you not get Rebecca stuck in the corner? Ow. The fact that this is done one freaking night. So this is the fall of the two genius umbrella hitmen who unload SMGs into a man working in a lab full of fragile glass implements and then dump the body and research sessions into a sewer. Leech Queen! Yeah, you'd think this would be better to use, I don't know, flame weapons? Ow, ow. We'll hold off on that. Billy, swap to this. Or don't, because you're not ready yet. There we go. Now you can equip this. Alright, Billy, now you use this. Ooh, what do we got here? Magnum ammo! Yeah, okay, the game wants me to mag dump this fucker. Hey! Let Billy go, you son of a bitch. So what this game doesn't explain is that the Leech Queen remembered Dr. Marcus taking care of her. Be kind of careful in his experiments on her, so he forcibly mutated herself to revive him. The fact that the Lich Queen remembers that. Lich Queen? Lich Queen? Not the Lich Queen, the Leech Queen. God damn it, wrong fucking word. That is actually in a comic. Of course it would be. Okay, well, mag dumping the bitch works. Surprisingly. Who would have thought? Can we pick up the keys, please? Thank you. Okay, now, question is, do I go back for those 2 green herbs to heal up Rebecca? I also probably do need to pick up the... Where the hell is this door? Oh, it's over here. Oh, this is one of those situations where we both need to have a key. Got it. Ah, perfect. You actually have room.
Let's split up.
Okay.
Yeah, I would throw a Molotov if I had one. I used them all at the start. We're scared with the device next to it. Alright. Okay, different... Alright, use it on the correct ones. Got it. Da 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 da. Yada yada yada. Okay, so I don't need to worry. Second phase soon. I'm not obviously. That's not that surprising. Okay, so this is to be believed. I should have things on the other side of this door waiting for me. Keyword should. Ah, goodies. Ah, perfect! Just what the doctor ordered. We'll take this. We'll take this. Combine. Use. Combine this with this. Grenade rounds. Shotgun shells. 2 first aid sprays. Handgun bullets and... And some ink ribbons. Wrong button. Ooh. Take the ink ribbons. We'll use them. We'll save it in a different slot just for prosperity's sake. And just in time for the cat to be at the door again. Fantastic! Now she wants back in. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, get in here. Grab this. Grab the phone in the first place like I should have. Tempted to just rip this seat cover off this chair because this thing's falling apart. Alright. Heal is a very good idea. 2 first aid sprays, considering Resident Evil games only load up on heals when they expect to immediately use them. Okay. You don't know how badly I want to go back and pick things up. Can I even do that? The answer is surprisingly yes, I think. Okay, we can go back in here. But can I go back through this door? And the body's gone, of course. Okay, we can actually go back here. All right, let's pick up some things. All right, we'll pick up this ammo. We'll pick up these ink ribbons. And is there anything else here I need to worry about in terms of items? We'll leave the gas can, and like I said, I did say I would take Rebecca's handgun with me this entire time. I am not leaving behind a STARS pistol, thank you very much. Look, the gas can leave. The gas can stay. I am convinced that subjects cast do what they order, show their orders off to the Arcast neighborhood. Look what my human does for me. Military Universal, they were supposed to craft the first aid. You find the first aid crafted and just sitting there before any boss fight. Alright. Now then. Drop these, because I don't think I need these anymore. Not that one. Leave them. Yes, thank you. The joy of having... I wish I could have more inventory space. Tempted to give the grenade launcher to Rebecca just so that she has more firepower. Yeah, I'll do that. Leave, not... give me this. Give me this. And we'll have Rebecca use the grenade launcher. Yeah! Not gonna be using this anymore. Especially because this first custom pistol to get from the RCPD shouldn't need to be replaced on the STARS member's dime. Alright, now we're good. Exchange this with these. Equip this. And we're off to the races. Let me just double check to make sure. Alright, we both have a single full heal. Let's go. I said, let's go.
What?
It's the Queen!
Are you serious? Persistent.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Oh.
All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh, now you activated Birkin.
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Come on, can't this thing move any faster?
No, Billy, these things are designed to go at a certain speed. Any faster or slower is a health risk. So the fact that this goes on in one night is crazy. Yep.
The self-destruct system has been
Ow!
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Eat acid, you bitch. Ow!
The self-destruct system has been
Okay, she hurts.
evacuate immediately. Repeat.
How you doing on ammo, Billy? In preparation for the Raccoon City deployment, Umbrella briefly kept Mr. X and Nemesis in the same room. Nemesis had to be sedated, and we attacked Mr. X with intent to kill.
Personnel evacuate immediately.
Mag dump it, Billy.
Repeat.
I should probably heal. Ow. Wrong character.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
There we go. Eat this, bitch. Ooh, sunlight.
Billy, can't handle sunlight. We need to open the windows.
Follow me!
Resident Evil Dawn does not change much about the one night thing. I mean, in 7 it's one night. In 8 it's about 24 hours from dawn to dawn.
You work on the windows.
Got it.
I'll use my charm to distract Her Majesty.
Charm? You mean just blasting her full of bullets? To open the heliport gates of emergency, follow the procedures
The
below.
self-destruct system has been
Four mechanisms in the room, which must be activated north, southwest, northwest, southwest, west.
immediately.
Turn each of the mechanisms handle and unlock the gate. Yeah, okay. You got this, Rebecca. Ow. Hey, bitch! Bitch, I'm talking to you! Wow, just in time!
Systems have been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Wait, why am I going up the ladder? That's a dumb idea.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Honestly, there's really no point in me actually shooting this damn thing.
Evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Ouch! Oh god, these fixed camera angles are gonna get me screwed. Holy shite.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Ow. Hey, bitch, come over here. Bitch, I'm talking to you.
The self-destruct
I'll keep calling you a bitch until you acknowledge my presence.
all personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Oh, get over here, you stupid fucking harlot. Hey, leave Rebecca alone. Oh, that's out of ammo.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Hey! Ow! The point of it might be staggered preventing it from cornering you. Yeah, that. Also. Bye, bitch!
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Victory is mine!
Personnel evacuate.
Oh, hey, nice revolver.
Billy!
I don't think we appreciate being called a bitch, nor does she appreciate being called a harlot. She's not from Revelations.
Hey, Queenie! Feast on this!
Nice shot. Kill her with sunlight.
Billy!
Rebecca, hurry!
Well, Billy lost his high power or 1911 or whatever this business is supposed to be, and got a new revolver to replace it. Oh, now they finally break.
Hey, that must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now. Thank you, Rebecca.
Bye, Billy. We'll never see you again. Duty calls for Rebecca, and this also explains how she got there in Resident Evil 1. Yep. It's also why she's, like, half asleep through half of it. Gets there in the morning, just finds a room, just sleeps until Chris shows up. Oh, gee. Well, that was shorter than I expected. Billy just living his best life after this. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason that I'm gonna be saying Lich Queen this entire time. It's Leech. 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 Okay. Now, is it just me, or did the Leech Queen seem extremely easy? Or am I just going crazy? Because that seemed way too easy to actually pull off. Okay, thoughts on Resident Evil 0. Easier than I expected. Definitely shorter than I expected. We doing Polar Resident Evil 5? Nah, we're doing Resident Evil 5, then we're ending the whole entire Resident Evil marathon with 6. Okay, so, game's easier than I expected it to be. That's probably because of having 2 party members together. Also, probably does help the difficulty curve a little bit. Or a lot. Shorter than I expected. I don't know why I expected it to be longer, considering this is a Resident Evil game and they never are typically that long. Also, this is originally a GameCube game, so it couldn't be long to begin with. She sometimes gets mega aggressive and take a F as she can't do anything while she just attacks relentlessly. Oh, so basically I just got lucky with stun locking her. Hooray for RNG! What about Revelations 1 and 2? I'll think about Revelations 1 and 2 after 6 is over with. Because at the end of the day, aren't Revelations 1 and 2 just explanations for various events that happened throughout the timeline? If I remember correctly. I'm probably incorrect on that assumption. Anyway, what else? Game looks gorgeous. The fact is that that all they had to do is just uncompress the original files, because they still had them, and they were actually in 4K quality. Says a lot. It's annoying that I had to put it in 4:3 aspect ratio, because, if I don't, it's fucking widescreen issues all over the place. That's a little annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. Music's good for what little there is. The lack of the item boxes is kind of annoying, but you get used to it. Hi, Shinji Mikami. Nice to see your name as executive advisor for this. Because the stories are canon between 4, 5, and 6. Let's see. Any other thoughts on 0? Nothing really springs to mind right now. I guess when it comes to ranking this in terms of classic style Resident Evil, we'd have 1, 2, 3, then 0. But the one remake might elevate one's position to a different spot. Rankings are a pain in the ass. Fuck it. Rank D. No shit. You don't say. 10 hours? In 5 minutes? Let's see. I killed 104 enemies. It does not feel like that. I've shot over 400 rounds. I've done 32 heals and 23 saves. Jesus Christ. Revelation 2 is great. I personally prefer it over Revelations 1. Rev 2 did 0 but better. So tomorrow we start Resident Evil 5, my personal least favorite in the main franchise, but still a solid entry. Yep. Alright. Oh, we can now play Leech Hunter. Woohoo! A side game I'm never gonna do. We can now do Wesker mode. Yeah, sure. Hi, Resident Evil 5 Wesker. And hi, Resident Evil 5 Rebecca. Really no reason to do side modes when it's just a fucking reskin. Billy Clear. Alright. Well, an hour and 47 minutes isn't that bad. I expected this to be longer, but it ended up being shorter. Figures. Anyway, that's it for me today. Tomorrow we start Resident Evil 5. And let's keep a count on how many times I die to the AI being stupid in that game. Because I expect a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit to happen in 5. But maybe I'll be surprised and the AI doesn't treat me like garbage. Wouldn't be the first time. Rebecca rocking the Resident Evil 5 Jill look, but with booze shorts instead of skin-tight leather pants. You can definitely tell which of the two has has bigger endowments at the very least. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, thanks, game. Thanks, phone notifications. Thanks. You interrupt me as I'm about to end the stream and you give me the stupid shit. Great. Thanks, phone.